very tough to see. Warning for you out there. Tough to see. We've seen the mannequin challenge and the running man challenge. Now get ready for the cucumber challenge. What the hell? Without getting too graphic, the controversial Not Safe for Work challenge asks people to record themselves simulating oral sex using a cucumber and post it on social media. The challenge, which is being condemned by celebrities and others, was created by a Houstonian and rapper named Beat King. I asked if he could come on tonight and talk about it, and he declined. Some are even okay, Mark wrote this, sucking on cucumbers in grocery stores for videos, for social media, and then putting them back on the produce shelf, believe it or not, just to get likes. Here to talk about this is conservative activist Vicky Morales, attorney and activist Isiah Evangelista, radio personality Jimmy Enack from 97.9, and of course Jennifer Bourgeois, who is also here to talk about this controversial case. So Isiah, you're the first one I call because you're an activist, you're out there in the community looking for positive images for young women out there. And when you saw the videos, what were your thoughts?
The first thing that came to mind was the quotes from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said that a nation cannot rise higher than its woman. And when you talk about a challenge, we see that we have a great challenge as it concerns the females, or black females more specifically, in the United States. Now you have Instagram, social media, who is okay with banning Minister Farrakhan because he wants to propagate truth. But then you have this debauchery of our females, these explicit pictures of the savagery of our sisters, which has to stop. And, you know, I believe there's a lot of ignorance that goes on, a lot of attention that goes on, a lot of self-esteem issues that we have for our young sisters. But let me say this, stop this challenge. You are queens. You are mothers of the universe, and you are sacred. So whatever you're doing for the attention of the man, because it's mostly for the attention of the man, then we must stop and learn about the value of who we are. All right.
Let's bring in Jimmy Enack from 97.9, and you are out there on social media. Right. You're that age group. Right. And when you saw that, were you shocked by it?
To be honest, I wasn't really shocked, just because the power of social media. I know social media is really big, it's everywhere. I feel like a lot of stuff that the women are already doing is just being brought to light via social media. The thing I just, was weird about it is a lot of women see other women do it and just think it's cool and stuff to do it. I'm not mad at B King though. Like, a lot of people want to be mad at B King for starting it or what creating the trend, but no, like,
he said he did it for publicity.
I mean,
to gain publicity, right, and to get momentum on his album or his song that he released.
But if you know B King, know what type of music he is, that genre is for the people who like that, Yeah. And like I said, I wouldn't really,
not for the general public.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, as a female, you don't have to partake in it. If no woman was doing it or following after it, I feel like no female would do it. But since it's picking up steam and like girls like, well, I can do it. And then you putting it back on the shelf and stuff. I didn't know that part. You got me.
All right, let's bring Vicky Morales into this conversation. I sent you videos, and what did you think about all of that?
It is rude, it's crude, socially unacceptable, and it is not of a ladylike. This is tremendously degrading us as women. We women have to give ourselves respect before we expect respect from anyone else. We're living in a society where our values are just going down, and unfortunately social media is opening those doors. We are exploding sexuality. Everybody wants to come with some sort of sex attributes in social media.
Just
and
to get likes and views.
Unacceptable.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's bring Jennifer into this conversation. Jennifer, shocked or not?
I am shocked, but then again, I'm not. These women are out here putting themselves out there, losing their dignity, and you have young people, young girls looking and thinking, oh, they're doing it on social media. Let me go ahead and do it, and think that it's cute because it's the trend, it's what's happening and what's going on social media. And everybody is out there trying to get the most likes, the most hearts, just to be a social media goddess. And this is really not the way and how to go about doing it. It's really despicable to me.
Todd, I hate to put the burden on your shoulders, but how do we stop something like this with so many people eager to participate just to get attention online?
I think the only way you'll stop it is when the young people get older and they could give back to the younger generation, because a lot of times young people look at their elders and they don't think that we know what we're talking about, or we're from the Stone Ages. We didn't have to deal with social media, but a lot of these, everyone mentioned that these are young girls, but you never want to make a temporary decision that has lifetime consequences. You won't always be young, but the mistakes you've made now as a youngster will live forever. I was able to make mistakes as a young person because I'm old enough to have come up before social media. Nobody knows about it. I can move on. But that person, these women, they're going to want to get a job. They're going to want to get married. They're going to be mothers someday. What will happen when their kids go on the internet and see mama participating in a cucumber challenge? So you never make long-term, lifetime decisions based on a temporary feeling. And that's the problem. A lot of these girls are going to have to learn the hard way, unfortunately.
All right, last 30 seconds to you, Isiah.
Education. We have to love on our little girls. We have to love on our females. We have a duty and a responsibility as older sisters to reach out, to mentor, and say, it's not okay. You're beautiful. You don't have to do that for likes. And again, a nation cannot rise higher than its woman. You teach a man, you teach an individual, but when you teach a female, you teach a whole civilization.
All right. We want to thank you guys for coming on Factor. And my co-worker Jennifer here from Fox. You know, our boss been trying to get you on the show.
So well, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
Well,